welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader, and I'm here today to do the general weekly reading for the week of March 27th through to April the 2nd, 2017, for the sign of, my favorite sign, Cancer the Crab. Why is it your favorite sign, Natalie? Because it's mine. It's mine, mine, mine. That's why. Let's get right into it. I'm in a silly mood here today. Can't we all use days like that when we're in a silly mood? Gosh knows what tomorrow's going to bring, right? So, Masters of the Universe, Masters of the Natural Order, and Spirit Guides, please bring forth any messages that you'd like to relay to Cancer the Crab for this general reading, March 27th until April the 2nd. And boys, oh boys, oh boys, I can't wait to see what April's going to bring. And that's coming up real fast. The monthly reading for April will be coming up real soon. I'll just give these a really good shuffle. Mama needs some new cards. Working, well, I haven't started yet because my brain is still in idea form of creating my new cards, and I've got a graphic artist standing by waiting to see what I'm going to come up with. And she's going to help me out. So that's going to be great. I can't wait. They'll be called Bay of Fundy Fortunes for sure. Tarot cards. And I don't know about selling them. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. I just want to get them made for myself. It's going to be very great. Wonderful. And whales are going to dominate big time. Not just whales, but whales will dominate the whole theme behind the cards. My little creative side of my brain's clicking away. Bring me forth some messages for the sign of Cancer the Crab, please, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. One more. Let's see. I think this is going to be your shuffle. This is going. Whoa. Don't get saucy with me now. Yes, I talk to my cards all the time. There we go. That's them. I knew it was going to be that. I knew that was going to be them. Here we go. First card on Monday, the 27th, that is pulled for you. Six of Pentacles, and it's all about generosity. On Tuesday, oh, really? The Vortex. Naughty, naughty. All about temptation. On a Tuesday, for heaven's sakes. Oh, somebody's going to be tempted to do something at work. I feel that right off. King of Pentacles is your Wednesday. It's all about trust that falls right behind something not so trustworthy on Tuesday. Oh, that fit together well. Number 3, Ten of Wands, all about responsibility. I can see a theme developing right here for that week. Okay, so Thursday is the Queen of Pentacles, and she's all about kindness. This will be lesson learned. Lessons learned. I can feel that right off. Boys, oh boys, we're smoking here today. Let's see. Friday, Two of Pentacles, all about options. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Saturday is Four of Wands. It's all about reward. My rocks are in the way. My cleansing stones. One moment. Oh, get out of there. And the last card on your Sunday is the Knight of Pentacles. It's all about loyalty. That'll be your Sunday, Cancer. All right. Let's get right into it here. Remember, this is a general reading. It may not resonate. It may or may not resonate with you on a personal level. What that means for those of you that are new to the tarot community here on YouTube is that these are free general readings. Thousands of you are watching this video, and this is not possible that every single card literally applies to each one watching this video. You as the viewer, you may walk away with some of it, and maybe not at all. It just depends. And if you want something that's very personalized and just for you, you would require a private reading from me. The information for that's found down below in the description and more area beneath this video window. Please read through what I have pasted there, and then use my personal email, and you ship that off to me, and we'll take it from there. And what you get in return is a video much like this one. I do not do live readings. What you receive is a video a lot like this one, only it's privatized and it's just for you and nobody can see it but you. Once I gather all your pertinent information, I promise you won't be sorry or disappointed. Your first card, Six of Pentacles, all about generosity. Okay, so this card shows up, and the keywords are finances and gifts, and balance and help and compassion, humility, and protection. Humility is jumping off at me big time. Big time, big time, big time. Somebody's being very, very generous with you, and it's humbling you. And being humbled has never killed anybody. If anything, when you're humbled, somebody has come forth and done something for you. Somebody has come forth and recognized you for something. It can be very humbling. Somebody is going to be praising you up, which will humble you, and you'll hang your head and say, wow, holy cow, do they really mean all that? Is that me they're talking to? This is going to be your reaction to what is coming at you. It's not a bad thing. It's all good. Let's put it that way. The advice of this card: to receive your gifts with thanks and with grace. And if you're giving to others, then enjoy it. The sake of giving is in itself its own reward. You don't give to look for the reward. You don't say to yourself, well, I'm going to go do that for somebody. Maybe that'll come back to me down the road. Of course it's going to come back to you down the road. It goes without saying. But if you give from the pureness of your heart with no ulterior motives, that's what's important. That's where your biggest reward is going to be down the road. If your giving is generous without any expectations at all of anything coming back from it. The advice of the card is to just humble comes up again. I keep getting that for your Monday. So some of you will receive a gift that it could be money. It could be a token of love. It could be a token of love. It could be a token of friendship, or somebody that you have yourself classed, that you have someone else classed that's way above you, way ahead of you. Someone you never thought even noticed you that much is going to jump right in the ring, right in your face, boom, right here, and say, I'm here to help you. Whatever you want, I would be honored to help you, and your jaw's going to drop. And you're going to look around and go, I must be talking to somebody else. They're not talking to me. They don't even hardly know me. Did they even knew I existed? But no, they're talking to you. They are talking to you. And that's going to, there's the word humble again. It's just going to humble you down and go, I had no idea. This is a thrill for you. It's going to hit you later. You're going to be thrilled. You'll be skipping on your way home from work. You'll be skipping around the house. This is one of the real feel-good moments, Cancer. I hope this happens for me. I really, really do. I did say this was for Cancer, right? I hope so. Yes, I did. Let's see here. So somebody's going to do just something fantastic for you. Somebody could give you money as well. And the money's going to be feel-good money, which is meant just for you. Something you're wanting to do. Oh boy, I got things I want to do. I hope that happens to me. I'll take being humbled any day. Yeah, I have goals too, just like everybody else said. That would be nice. So if you're the recipient of this feel-good money, feel the gratitude. Feel the greatness that this is going to bring to you. Equally, on the other side of that, you could be giving of your time to somebody else as well, and being supportive to someone else as well. Because sometimes, while it's around us, it's not necessarily about us. It can be about somebody else. And you know what? Humility can work that way too. You put yourself out there to help somebody else. And the show of gratitude from the other that comes back to you can be extremely humbling. It can be one of those beautiful moments between humans that is rare in this world. Yeah, I could do some humility. We can all use that at some point, but I like the feeling of being humbled, because there are these wondrous, overwhelming feelings that accompany feeling humbled. That's your word of the week there, Cancer, I tell you. And I'd take it in a heartbeat. I got no problem with that at all. This is a great time as well to give support and feel support and friendship through organizations even. That could be the thing as well. All right, so that was your Monday. So Tuesday is the vortex. It's all about temptation. I have no idea what this is about for me. I have no idea. But some of you are going to be feeling tempted to do something totally out of character for you. For some feeling, and I'm hearing thrill of the moment. Tempted to do something for the thrill of that moment, something you've never done before, is something that for some of you, nobody's going to get hurt, not even you, but it's something that you've never done before, and you're excited and you're going, should I, shouldn't I? Oh God, I want to, but no, I don't want to. It's that kind of a thing. There's a nervous excitement that accompanies this. For some of you, though, you may be facing some addiction problems. That could be anywhere from addicted to chewing your fingernails, addicted to drugs, booze, alcohol, food, people, which is the worst addiction of all, if you ask me. And there may be one of you I'm hearing that could be addicted to another person that is not good for you, a person that is going to bring you down. They've got you under bondage of some kind, emotional, mental, even physical bondage, where you feel like you're going to just die if this person walks out of your life, and they're the worst thing that ever happened to you, honey. They're the worst thing that ever happened. You need to wake up, and you really need to get hard on yourself and tough with yourself. I've said this before about this card, and it's coming back again in this reading, that other human beings are not born for the sole purpose of meeting you and taking over your life and dominating your life and putting you under bondage. There's not another single human being that is born for that purpose, to live, say, 30 years on this earth, to bump into you, meet you, and completely control you. It doesn't happen. Okay? In the bigger picture, at the end of the day, we are the bosses of ourselves, our own domain, our own essence, our own energy, and other people can only do to you what you allow them to do. You're in the driver's seat of your own life. There's nobody there sitting on your lap taking over the wheel. It may feel that way at times, if you allow it to feel that way at times. This card as well, its common definition and meaning behind the card is affairs of the heart, marital affairs, partnership affairs, people stepping outside of. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. For every action you take, there's going to be a reaction that comes back at you. Are you ready to handle that? Are you ready for that? Ask yourself that, Cancer. Be very, very careful. What tempts you on Tuesday? Tempting Tuesday. It's got a ring to it. It's got a ring to it. I'm sorry. I'm just in a goofy mood today. You don't need to go through hell. You know, you can't give people that much allowance in your life. There's self-preservation in all of us. We all have our pride as well. Maybe you need to notch your pride up a little bit more so you don't find yourself in this situation. What a heck of a card that is. I could go on, but I'm not going to. King of Pentacles is the next card for your Wednesday. This is your hump day. Okay? Alrighty. Okay, so this is a man who is ambitious. Now, this could be the you card, Cancer, or it could be an actual person. It just could be the energies of the day. But anyway, where ambition is going to rule. But if this is a real person, this is a man who's ambitious. You're going to recognize him. He's very, very trustworthy as well. We all like trustworthy. And he's extremely protective. He commits to a project or a relationship till the end. I'm hearing he's a Taurus if he's a real guy. If this is a real person, he's a very strong Taurus. So take note of that as well. This could also be a very powerful business owner. If not, it's a powerful energy within the business world that you find yourself in. Or a very large leader is what I'm hearing, with a hands-on attitude. This guy may pay for the construction of a building, okay? And he's got, work teams and contractors and all kinds of things, but he's not afraid to take off his business suit or her business suit in today's world. Not afraid to loosen the tie or remove the pearls. And not afraid to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty. This is their baby, after all. Others will drop their shovels in shock, but he or she won't. They dive right in. This is their baby. They want to have a hand in the creation of what they're building. As the U card in a reading, it could represent a lot of generosity and love, and your gains are shared with those that you love. And that's such a wonderful thing. The advice is to protect what is yours while helping others on their way up the ladder. Cancers are really good at that, in helping and aiding other people to get where they need to be. It's part of their purpose in life is to be there as a support system for other people. That's a big part of our lives. The advice of this card, protect what's yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Your keywords are money and protection, power and loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. Commitment is coming in loud on Wednesday. Thursday is the Ten of Wands. It's all about responsibility. I just had this card for the Gemini reading, I think it was. Yeah, I think so. So on this Thursday, responsibility is going to come to the forefront. It's going to be highlighted. We have responsibilities every day. We have responsibility to get up out of bed every day, take care of ourselves every day, eat right every day, go to work, do the best we can do, be the best mom, dad, brother, sister, this kind of thing. But this is something being brought right to the forefront, where the sense of responsibility is going to be pulled out into the forefront. And you're going to say, I have to do this. I have to follow through. This is something I wish, some of you are going to feel, I wish this was over with. I wish this was already done, but I've made a commitment. And this has become my responsibility, and I need to follow through with whatever this is. The advice of the card is to make sure you set your boundaries so that you don't get overwhelmed. You may have to say no to certain people if you're approached for favors, people asking you questions, because there's the expression, my plate is full right now. Well, you've got sideboards on yours, almost like a skating rink with the sideboards. Everything is ready to overflow. The sideboards are there to keep everything in place where it's supposed to be, so it doesn't milk out on you. So anybody adding to that could be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and you don't want that happening at this time. You have enough responsibilities right now. And Cancers have a sense of responsibility in everything they do. I drive myself crazy when I know something needs to be done. It's my responsibility to do so. I won't sleep. I won't eat until it's been done. That's the way it is. Make sure you set your boundaries on this Thursday. It'll reduce your stress. All right. No, that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yes. Okay. Friday. I have one extra card here. Well, we're going to read it. How's about that? Queen of Pentacles. She's all about kindness on your Friday. All about kindness. Most Cancers are very, very kind and very heart-filled. And in everything that they do and everybody that they deal with. Some Cancers are the other side of this Cancer thing. With Cancers, they're usually very forthcoming, very kind, very loving, very warm, very generous, very giving. And there's the other side of Cancer. When they shut down, wham. There's no opening that shell back up if they've crawled into it. God help you if you have to deal with that with a Cancer. They are so stubborn. You can see that right in their jaw. I ain't moving. I ain't gonna move. I'm gonna sit right here. If it hurts me, if it kills me, I'm not gonna move. They're that bad. They will cut their nose off to spite their face just to prove they're right about something. And I'm a Cancer, so I can say those things. You can disagree all you want. I don't care. I'm a Cancer, and I'm a real strong one. So the keywords for this card are generosity and love, fertility for some, money, comfort, nature, children, and animals are in the forefront on this day. The advice is to be hands-on, get involved, get practical, help out where you can. Share your knowledge if you see somebody lost and you know what it is they're trying to accomplish, what they're looking for, what they're trying to do. Step in and help them out because you have the knowledge. Then do that. Do that. Let me get my book on this one. Where's my book? There it is. Queen of Pentacles. She's a really good card. Absolutely wonderful. She's a loaded card. That's why I want to pick her up and just go through her for a moment. There's the Queen. So I'll read you verbatim, okay? This affectionate, generous woman. Oh, here you go with the. Oh, at least I stopped yawning. Okay. So this is generous woman who is the wise helper in the tarot. She is the kind of person we want to know. She's the kind of friend everybody needs and wants to have in their lives. Usually your best friend is a Queen of the Ocean or the Queen of Pentacles. She's practical and down to earth. You'll notice her and you'll know who she is by those qualities. She's a lover of nature, a lover of her home and her family. Sometimes this is the you card, Cancer. This could very well be you as well. You may recognize this in yourself. This Queen will show that now is the time to focus on key tasks and to spend your money very, very wisely. An additional meaning is that this influential woman Could be a woman at work and she supports your career. The advice is be hands-on, get involved, give practical help, share your knowledge with those that need it. Keywords are generosity, fertility for some, and I don't mean just pregnancy. There are no other baby cards in the spread. Fertility means growth. Um, Fertility means grabbing on, taking. In the word is it took. This is took. This is taken like a seed to the soil. It is taken. It is broken open, is beginning to grow. Anything that grows and thrives is fertile. So we think not fertility, we think in the terms of fertile. The card also, keywords are money and comfort, love, nature, children, and animals in the forefront on this day. On your Saturday, we have 2 pentacles, and it's all about options. And the keywords for this card are choices and property, finances and balance, judgment, contracts, and details. Be very careful with details. On this Saturday, it's going to be very important to you. Some of you are getting a garden put in. Some of you are turning soil for a new building in the backyard. Maybe some of you are putting in a granny flat or a workshop in the back, or something along a tiny home, something along those lines. You're going to be breaking soil on this Saturday. I see a backhoe moving into somebody's backyard, so whatever it is, it's going to be big, honey. Really, really big. So the advice is to pay attention to the details of any finances or agreements or offers. If you have verbal communication or verbal offers going on and you're shaking hands and that's all there is, you damn well better make sure you're all on the same page. That's a little unnerving. Because anybody can go back and say, I never said that. I never meant that. Yeah, you don't want that. You need something a little more concrete as far as agreements go. Look for the long-term benefit as well on this day rather than a short-term gain. Somebody may come in and say, look, I can do this for you right now, right today, and this is what you're going to get. Or if you want to wait, 2 or 3 months, you can have this other. Wait for the 2 or 3 months if you're able to do so. That's highly stressed. Feeling the heat off the card there. Be very careful. This card also shows that a decision is underway right now. You're mulling over all your options. And I'm hearing you're not liking having options. Can't we just do this one way? Lay down one rule so that we can all follow. Why do we have options? Because I'm having a hard time making up my mind. I wish I didn't have options. Options mean you have wealth. Options mean you have the luxury of choosing A, B, C, or D, whatever that should be. So this card can also bring about possible outcomes of jobs, travel for study for some, observing. I'm hearing traveling to go and observe something. You're going to be a student, an observation, to see how something is done and bring that wealth of information back home with you again, back to your job or whatever it is you're returning to. So for some of you, there's a potential of a new home, which is a wonderful thing in every good way, in every sense of the word. Personal finances can become a little bit drained, so you may find yourself trying to balance the books at the end of the month as well. It's all good. So then Sunday, we have the Four of Wands. It's all about reward. So some of you are going to be finishing up projects that you've been working on that have been your baby, your personal projects, and there's reward within that itself of making, following through. You didn't think you'd be able to finish it. For some of you, you followed through and you sealed the deal, and as now it's done, you're feeling pretty darn good about yourself, Cancer. This is a, oh wait, some of you are going to be passing time on holidays as well. Funny time of year to be taking a holiday, but maybe this is a bank day. Some people bank their holidays, their days off, and that could be where the next card comes in as well. You're taking an extra day to yourself. You have your reasons why, probably just for leisure and a feeling of freedom and a feeling of being carefree. Your keywords are balance and love, contentment, freedom, openness, travel, and a new home, as I said. The advice is to be carefree while you can. Make that extra day off count for you and replenish your mind, your body, and your soul, and you deserve it. You've worked really, really hard on something, and now it is completed. Take the extra day. If you got bank time, you'll get paid for the day off. So the last card, which shouldn't have come out, I miscounted, but maybe it's meant to be. Maybe not, but I'm going to read it because there it is. The Knight of Pentacles, it's all about loyalty. And I'll tell you, Cancers can be some of the most loyal people you could ever be so lucky to have in your life. They will stand by you when nobody else will. They will stand by you when they should have ran a long time ago. They will never give up, for the most part, unless their own well-being, in the end, is being threatened. If they're backed into a corner and being left with no choice, they can make that choice real quick if they have to. That's the thing about cancers. They can be very, very resilient. Until you cross them, they will be there for you through thick and thin, no matter what. So this knight is very slow and steady. He plans his moves with care. He may not be the most charming of people. Some cancers are like that as well. It could be another U card. They can, once they lock in with you, and there's been a meeting of the spirits and the mind and the soul, they may not be the most charming of people, because Cancer has another. I get moody. When I need alone time is when it's like I'm a cat and I have had my fur patted the wrong way, and I'm irritated, and I just want to say, everybody leave me alone. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not upset. I don't have any real worries that I just need to be able to breathe. I need to ground myself and center myself again to be the best that I can be. And when I come back after my alone time, that's all for everybody else's benefit. Okay? It's just that simple. So that can go on as well with this guy anyways. But he is very loyal and trustworthy. And he is always taken seriously no matter what. He often shows up in readings to show good business sense. He is usually associated with a good background and a good home. He comes from a good place. This card is also showing it's high time for some serious decisions for your future, Cancer. And that scares Cancer. Cancer gets afraid of making concrete, serious decisions about their future, especially if they've been, as in the last card, they've been backed into a corner, and they have to abandon something they never thought they'd have to abandon, never in their wildest dreams. And it's not easy. It is not easy. It is one of those things that will be memorable and poignant in their life, something they won't forget, but something that had to be done. Just incredibly hard. But it's for their own better interest. Cancer has self-surviving skills, and they do what they have to do in order to survive. After all, if you don't put yourself first, you're no good to anybody else, and that's what's going down here. The advice is hard work. May not be exciting right now, and usually isn't anyway. But in the bigger picture, it's going to pay off. And you'd be so glad that you put in the extra effort, the extra hours, the extra hard work. So that's your reading, Cancer. And that was a darn good reading. If I do say so myself, I think it was pretty good. I loved it. I'll even be going back and reviewing this reading as well for myself, because a few things hit and resonated with me as I was reading it. So it kind of set me flying off there for a little bit, but I hope you guys liked it. I also would like to thank you all for your subscriptions. If you're new to YouTube and new to the channel, especially if you're new to YouTube, the little red subscribe button down beneath here, click it and you'll be notified every time I post any new videos. So that way you don't miss anything. And April's coming up, the monthlies for April. I'm going to be doing the monthlies very soon for those. Also, thank you to the current subscribers. You are the seabed floor, which is the foundation that holds the largest tides in the world and holds the water in this bowl-shaped coast here along New Brunswick, and that of which is the great and mighty Bay of Fundy, home to the highest tides in the world. Without you guys, we'd have one big mud bath out there, and that's all there would be. I'd also like to thank you all for your shares, your likes, your thumbs up, your thumbs down, especially your comments. I love the comments. I can be found on Twitter. I can be found on Blogspot and Google, and under Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Facebook as well. You are more than welcome to join us there. It's a great group. We've been having a lot of fun there the last couple of weeks, I tell you. It's been fun and it's been a blast. It's very respectful, and it's all Bay of Fundy oriented as well. We stick to that. Sometimes I post my photography on there. If it's in relation to nature in the Bay of Fundy, I do post my pictures there every day as well. So just looking in the camera, and I look like alfalfa there for a minute. I don't normally look in the camera at myself. I gotta look in the mirror every day, and that's more than enough. So I'd really like to thank you all very much again, once again, for being here today. And I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart to yours, I wish you the very best week from the 27th to April the 2nd. I can't wait to see what's going to unfold, or maybe I should just go hide and avoid the whole week. I don't know. Like I said, some of it resonated with me. It hit home. So all I have left to say to you all is from my heart to yours, may you have the best week of all. And if any of you are looking for me, you can always find me right here or down there on the beach taking a little stroll because I'm always waiting on the next high tide. Thank you and goodbye.